Hi guys, welcome back.
In adventuring, as
So,
in business,
for those of
always have to
you
seize
that
the
know this game,
opportunity
you
while
can
it's
see that I'm
there.
playing Genshin Impact. And for those of you that don't know what this is, as I just mentioned the name of the game is pretty interesting. I don't really know the best way to phrase it other than it's kind of a RPG open world adventure, kind of Breath of the style Zelda type S game, where they've got kind of the domain idea from Zelda, but there's not really that many. I mean, I can take that back. I mean, there are puzzles, but it's not like the Legend of Zelda level of puzzles. So what you're seeing me do right now is I'm just having units come back from expeditions that I had sent them on. Sadly, I did do some filming earlier for this game, and I lost my footage. So you guys, like, just lost out on me doing some combat footage and demonstrating the daily missions that you can do. I'm sorry about that. I will get that filmed tomorrow. So right now what I'm doing is I'm getting a reward for the daily missions. Though you do get individual rewards for each daily mission that you personally do anyway. So to make up for the combat that I lost, I am gonna go ahead and get some combat in for you guys by fighting a world boss. Now, the world boss I'm gonna fight is a pretty easy fight, even though my world level, which is a thing that determines how tough enemies are gonna be, what kind of rewards you can get in your world, is pretty high up there. I'm not like the highest current playing player in the world, but I do have a decently high adventure rank. Max adventure rank being 60 and I'm at 46. Meaning that, as you can see up here, I'm adventure rank 46. Adventure rank is essentially like your personal level. Then your characters have their own individual level. I'm about to hit adventure rank 47, as you guys can see too. And the world level is 6. With that world level being that high up, I can only team up with other people whose adventure world is a world level 6. Sergey also plays this game, so thankfully I have a friend who is able to play. I am a few adventure ranks above Sergey, so his adventure, well, not adventurer, but his world level is only 5. Well, mine is, as you guys saw, 6. So he's really close to hitting 45 though. And once he hits 45, his adventure rank will match mine. Well, not adventure rank, but his world level. Sorry, I get things mixed up sometimes, but his world level will match mine. And then we'll be able to team up. This here is one of the world bosses. It's a wind elemental. And like I said, this is considered to be one of the easiest bosses. So, to the right, you can see all the different characters that are on my party. There's a gacha system for pulling characters and weapons. And the character I'm currently using, her name is Catching. I'm probably butchering some of these names, so please do forgive me. Then I have Tartaglia, who is on my team, Ningguang, and Barbara. Keking is a lightning unit. She is a sword user, and she's kind of like a ninja. Tartaglia uses a bow, and he's a water unit. Then Ningguang is known as a catalyst user. She uses earth. Catalyst is kind of like magic. They fire from long range and use an item to like harness their elemental powers. And then I have Barbara, who is a water unit, and she is also a catalyst user. She's a healer, but just because she is a healer, it's not what she's like stuck into. She can attack, she can fight. It's just that her elemental abilities do healing effects. Now, as I was stating with that too, each character also has like a rank assigned to them, like in any gacha / RPG. Oh wow, they almost got my character. Thankfully Barbara had her ultimate ready. And now that I've got a little bit of distance because of the boss using that big move there, I can demonstrate some things. So in that bottom right hand corner, you see where it says R1, R2, and then you see the triangle, circle, and X icons. R1 is your sprint / dodge.
I'll protect us. No touch.
And I'm sorry that I paused like that, guys. But the R1 is your sprint / dodge. I know I just repeated that. Your R2 is what they refer to as your elemental skill, being that it is a basic ability. There is a cooldown on it. And then your triangle is your ultimate. When it's glowing like it is currently, that means you can fire off your ultimate move.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I did just beat the boss. Sadly, I had 2 characters suffer a lot of damage. And I'm not taking rewards for that boss fight because I don't need them. But the R2 is known as the elemental skill, as I stated. The triangle is known as your elemental burst. So another thing is, and I'll open up the menu here, you'll see all your different options. If you come down here, the character, you can view the characters that you've pulled from the gacha system. Some are given to you through the story, but it's only a handful, and they're very basic characters. Certain characters have star rank, like, well, not star rank, they've got different amount of stars, labeling them as what tier they are. Like, Catching here is labeled as a 5-star unit. It means that she's the top tier unit in game. There's really nothing better than 5-star. There are 5-star weapons, 5-star items, and things of that nature, but from the gacha you can only pull weapons and characters, though certain banners will dictate what you can pull from them. I'll demonstrate and show you guys what those banners look like and things, and if I can, I'll demonstrate some summonings. Then there's Tartaglia. He's 5-star also. Then, like I showed you guys, I have Ningguang. She's Earth. Barbara's Water. There's an inside joke between me and my friends where I'll say, like, fear the power of Barbara, because she's really good and I'm great with healers. This is Sucrose. She's a wind user. This is Chungyeong, who is a ice user. He uses a claymore. Jinyan, she's fire. She's a claymore too. Diona, she's a ice bow user. There is Fischl, she is a lightning bow user. There's Jingling, who's a fire spear user. And there is Amber, who is a fire bow user. This is the Traveler. They're the main character of the story, and they are a Geo sword user at the moment, but they can switch elements because they're special, and they're right now in the game you can only go between Geo or Wind, but you have to change your element as a statue. This is Noelle. She is a free character that the game gives everyone once you've summoned one time from a 10 times banner on the beginner's banner that they'll offer to you. Sadly, I can't showcase that banner because it's no longer available to me because I'm no longer a beginner. This is Lisa. She's just given to you in the story. She's a lightning user who uses a catalyst, as you can see from the book. This is Kaya. He's an ice sword user. Beto, who is a lightning claymore user. Razor, who is also a lightning claymore user, and Jinkyu, who is a water swords user. Those are the characters, and I'm gonna go ahead, sorry for pulling up the world level description there. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, this wish here is what the banners look like. Currently right now we have Zhongli, a 5-star Earth Spear user. Sergey has him. He loves him. I don't want him, so I'm not actually trying to pull him at the moment. Then there's a weapon one. I never summoned from the weapon banners. I think that they're traps. I won't use them because I don't need them. You can always pull weapons from the banners regardless. And then this is the Wanderlust, aka the permanent banner. And as you can see, we can pull Mona, Catching, or Chi-Chi. Any of these characters you see, though, you can also pull from the event banner. But as you also see, there's weapons marked on here. Now, that means you can either pull weapons or these characters, unlike here for the event banner where it only shows characters. Now, the summoning system has a system built into it called Pity. For those of you that don't really play gacha games, the way that Pity works is, let's say I've done 0 summons in this game. Now, I summon once, but I don't pull a 5-star character or a 5-star weapon. That means that my pity is now 1. If I summon a total of 90 times, I will get a guaranteed 5-star if I don't get one before that 90th summon. So the way that would work fully is, I've summoned 89 times, but I've not pulled a 5-star. That next time that I summon is a guaranteed 5-star. And the way that the event banner works is, if you pull a 5-star character and it's not the banner character, so like let's say I'm summoning from the event banner here that's on screen. I pull Catching from this from this event banner, but the event banner specific character is Zhongli. It means the next time I'd pull a 5-star, it would be guaranteed to be Zhongli. But if this banner ends, then that resets because it's now a new character for a new banner. In order to summon, you have to get what we call fates. Every fate is equal to, up in that top corner, the little thing that looks like a star that says 151. They are equal to 160 of those currency. That being that I need another 9 before I can summon. So this here is just our little, like, achievement book for in-game achievements. It's not like the achievements you'd get on PlayStation where it'd be like, oh hey, you did this, or you got a trophy. Now, other things to demonstrate is that there are events that you can do. Right now we have a event called While It's Warm, as you can see on the screen. You'll come over here, there's different food orders, you'll click on these orders to accept them. You go to the location of where they deliver these foods. When you go to deliver these foods, you will be given these different details for each order, like this. Deliver this food within 130 seconds without sprinting or being affected by elements. So that would mean if I got hit by an enemy that was shooting like an elemental energy at me, I'd have to restart all over again and start the mission from scratch. Then, once in a while, when they drop new characters, they'll give us the test run option. So, like, you're able to test run right now Zhongli to test out the new 5-star. You can test run Xinyan, Razor, and Chongyun. And as I was saying earlier, if you guys want to see more Genshin material and content, please like and subscribe. Leave some comments. Let us know what you'd like to see done in Genshin. If you guys want to see the story mode play, like I said earlier, I am more than happy to make a new PSN account for the channel and demonstrate the story. I will be more than happy to do Genshin videos maybe once a week. Only because I do play Genshin daily and I don't want to bore you guys with me doing the same missions over and over and over again. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this menu instead of just sitting on there and talking with you guys and kind of boring you with me just standing around. And we'll go ahead and get me doing something else for this little bit. I can go ahead and demonstrate another world boss. That way I'm not using just catching for the fight, and then you guys are only seeing gameplay with her. That way I can kind of rotate some characters out, get those things taken care of, and that way you're seeing gameplay from more than just one person. So I'm going to go into my inventory really quick. It's going to look a little chaotic because I've been playing this since release day. But we're going to get over to my food so that I can heal up Tartaglia. And then we're going to have to wait the 8-something seconds because I'm about to fight a world boss and I don't want to get one of my people killed, especially on screen, and look like a total noob. Though it does happen, some of these enemies in-game are ridiculously strong.
Yeah.
And so we're going to demonstrate me fighting the Electro boss. It is a little bit tougher than the Wind boss. So here we go. I'm going to use Tartaglia some for this fight. He is a bow user, and he has the ability to mark somebody with his charge shot. His elemental skill is pretty interesting. He has what's able, well, not able, but we have what we call change mode. He's able to switch from his bow and use, as you guys have been seeing, these water blades that he creates instead. And if an enemy has been marked by his charge shot or by what is known as his Riptide, which he can acquire once he gets to level 70 with his water blades, they will do extra damage when hitting the enemy. So this is the Electro boss, and as you can see up on the top screen, his name is Elf. There's a series of enemies like this, and I'll be rotating for this fight characters so that you can see them used. Some characters are better for certain fights than others due to their elements. So Sergey just messaged me, everyone, letting me know that he is awake, so we'll be getting another episode out shortly after I'm done with this one. And then we'll be able to give you guys some more interesting commentary and better content
It's nothing.
because I'll be able to have my co-host up. So this is Ningguang, and as I said, she's an Earth user. Her skills are pretty interesting. She's mainly like a attack/support unit. And I think I should maybe pull out my girl Barbara and demonstrate some of her abilities. So Barbara's two elemental skills are healing skills, but never knock down your healers. They are amazing, and Barbara's pretty good in combat herself as long as she's built properly.
Tidal wave.
And so we are going to beat this boss, which, as you guys can see, if you know what you're doing, this boss is a joke, especially at level 83.
No time to lose.
All you gotta do is keep whittling its health down. And when you get his HP far enough down, he'll do this. He's gonna summon these elemental blocks, and you need somebody that has an element that can actually break them. Ice, earth, fire are able to break it. If you end up not being able to damage them enough, he'll heal. His HP bar goes back up, as you guys saw. And you gotta knock his HP bar all the way back down to almost death levels to re-attack the little cubes he drops again. Thankfully, like how I broke one of them, that one stays broken.
Amateur mistake.
And if you get hit, as you can see, it hits like a truck and takes down a lot of HP. A lot of these bosses at this level, though, have ridiculous damage, so you gotta be careful and be able to dodge really well, which is why we bust out Barbara, use her ultimate, and my guy is back to full HP.
Riptide.
Your life is mine.
So sadly, I wasn't able to break the last one because of how high up these crystals' HPs are. Normally I'm playing co-op, so I've got a little bit of extra damage coming from Sergei's end.
Let's dance.
But I'm pretty fine playing solo. Alright, here we go. This should be the fight here. And that's that, guys. So that gives you guys some demonstrations of combat. I highly suggest you guys get yourself a dedicated healer if you end up playing Genshin. Barbara is one of the highest tiered people for this. And I do just want to say
you always have to seize the opportunity while
that
it's there.
the game is great. It's fun to play. As I stated earlier, you will need to hit adventure rank 16 if you wish to do co-op, and you can only do so much that's available for co-op, though they are supposed to be adding more content. Sorry that I'm kind of just running around. It's because if I stand still, the characters do idle animations and then say things which can be annoying because they repeat like the same voice line multiple times. So I'm gonna just kind of walk off and run in a direction while I talk. So if you guys do like this content and want to see more Genshin content, please do let me know. If you guys can please, yet again, do me a favor as always and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss an episode. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't feel afraid to leave comments and let us know what you guys would like to see, or if there's anything that maybe you guys know about the game that we don't, that we could look into. Any rumors, any glitches, anything that you guys would possibly like to see or that you guys have heard about, I'm more than happy to try to demonstrate, as long as it will not result in getting me banned or making me lose my account. I will demonstrate what summons look like in a future video because I'm incapable of summoning at the moment. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful set of holidays, and we will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day, guys. Goodbye.